up, you turn on that live stream, you start filming, reel in your fish, weigh it on camera where we can see it. Hold it up to the camera so we can see. If you're using a net or you're using grippers, make sure you tear your scale so that it's deducting that weight. If you're not sure how to do that, we can weigh your net for you and then deduct it accordingly. But it's pretty simple with a digital scale. But it all has to be done on one continuous live stream and the release. The main thing for that is to keep it fair. That way you can see that people are reeling it in. You can see the fish on stream. You can tell a healthy fish from one that's been on a stringer all weekend or something like that. And you know when he's caught, weighed, and released, he's going to be healthy enough to swim away. So we're just trying to keep it fair for everybody.
Chris had already said the scale must be zeroed out with your grippers and your net in place before your fish is weighed. Scale numbers must be clearly visible when zeroed out and when the fish is weighed. All fish must be released. Teams are issued a bracelet and they must be displayed at the live stream during the catch and the weigh-in. So as you're putting, you're verbally saying I'm team 12 and you can name yourself if you want, because that'll help everybody else, like, oh, that's Bob, and that's Tim, and that's whoever, and then everybody will be like, oh, I'm going to beat that guy, I'm going to beat 12, I'm going to beat 15. So then you're going to show your wrist with the scale, so your wrist band will have numbers on it. Don't lose your wristband, because that's your food.
Your wristband is your meal ticket, guys. Once the tournament's done, you guys might want to feel like cutting them off or something like that. Don't do that. Come back here. Rolling Smoke's going to be set up over here, and you're going to give them your wristband, and you're going to get your free plate of barbecue. That's your meal ticket, so don't lose it.
Put your arm up to them and cut it off, and tell them what you want. And of course, you can buy additional food. Your family can buy food. We'll have to keep Chris back because you know he's had enough already. Let's see. So it's going to be from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. is going to be the live action. So I know some of you guys aren't too happy about it, but the only fair way for us to see that the teams are active and ready to do the fishing is to roll through our parking lot, get your bracelets, and then go back to your camp or your boat and do what you need to do till 7 o'clock. We will announce at 7 o'clock on Facebook. Go.
So, just so you guys understand, it's the same concept as a regular tournament. All the boats launch, they all park, and then when they blow the whistle or the horn, everybody takes off. It's the same kind of concept. We want you guys to come and check in. The check-in is going to be, I'm going to have my boat and truck parked kind of like it is right now, and we want you guys to come from the north to the south, and we'll be set up right there in front of my boat. I'll have the lights on the boat, and we'll hand out the bracelets, put them on. You guys don't even have to get off your vehicles. Just get your bracelets and take off. Right. Right. Both team members have to come through, get the bracelets.
Bring your boat.
No. If you're on a boat, you guys can take off. Yeah. Yeah. If you're on the boat, take off. If you're bank fishing, drive out to your spot. You guys get set up, and 7 o'clock, you guys put your lines in the water, no matter where you guys are at.
Right. No line in the water till 7. That's the only fair way. So our boundaries have widened a little bit. So it's from Gordon Avenue all the way to Percha Dam. Any waterway in between. So your bank fishermen can have a lot of space, and then your fishermen in the boat, kayaks, you've got the lake to fish in. Some of you know how to get to the backside. Here it is. Head down here until you see the cell towers. If you want to go to the back road, stay on 187, continuous 187 over the highway till you see the cell towers. At that point, you're gonna start counting. 2 lefts, a right, a left, and now you're in Riverside at the backside of the river. And then you can fish any of that if you want. You all know where your secret spots are.
As far as boundaries go, guys, one of the rules that we have is if there's any reason that we feel like you guys are out of the boundaries, we will text you or message you and ask for you to send a pin location to us. We're not going to put it on Facebook. We don't want to share your spot with anybody, but you will send it to us personally so we can see that you guys are within the boundaries. And you have 10 minutes to respond to that message. If you guys don't respond within 10 minutes, you are disqualified.
And we're not going to out you. Like Chris said, it's a personal message and it's random. If we see something hinky, we're going to do it. And then we're just going to do it randomly, just so it's fair.
Yeah, if I see a bunch of cattails in the background, it's like, wait a minute, I know.
Can you do what Curtis on Facebook also this case? Like, we're not on our phones, we just put them down waiting for it.
Yeah, we have your phone numbers so we can call you.
Or on Messenger.
Yeah,
That way you
absolutely.
can message exactly.
Absolutely.
Because we'll be out there fishing, put our phone down, that's it. That's all.
Yeah.
You need your phones to go live.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
until we catch a fish, I mean, I'm not going.
Are you worried about it or what's going on over there? I'm calling you first thing in the morning.
And maybe at noontime too.
No, I just have to get disqualified.
I know.
Message.
Just joking, man.
That's fair.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can do that. As you know, we're all fishermen, and we want good sportsmanship that's expected from all our participants. Anybody that's disorderly, you're out. You're disqualified. We're not going to tolerate it. And I know nobody's going to do that. If by chance we have a tie for the biggest fish, we do a coin toss. And then any protest must be made before the tournament ends, no later than 3 p.m. So if you're fishing and you see on Facebook, if you see some of your other teams and you're thinking, oh, I don't know, I think that guy might be doing something hinky, you got to call it out to Chris and me. And you know our phone numbers. Our messenger. And then we'll review it and take a look at it and determine if it's fair or not. It has to be done by 3 o'clock. All participants assume all risk and liability, including but not limited to loss of property, loss of limbs, loss of life. Let's not do that. Property damage, anything of that nature. Little Abners, Muddy Rivers, Chris, Becca, and Russ will not be responsible. You've already signed the paper that says we're off the hook.
A little side note on that. If you guys are out there, you're out on the boats or something and you get into some trouble, it's supposed to be nice weather tomorrow, but let's say it gets windy or something and you guys are in trouble, call me. I have no problem getting out there on my boat and going to help you out. I've got extra gas. Sometimes some people run out of gas out there. But yeah, if you guys run into any kind of problems, you got motor issues or something, I don't mind towing you guys back or doing what I got to do to help you guys out. Yeah, and also when you guys are out on the trails out here, it's very sandy. If you guys have never been out there, there's a lot of places that you can get stuck. So if you do not have four-wheel drive, stay on the main roads. Don't get too adventurous because you can get stuck really quick.
And you know how long it's going to take for somebody to Toyota. You know how it goes at the view.
As far as she did say something about 3 o'clock, just so you guys understand, if you guys hook a fish at 2:59, you're still allowed to reel it in and it will count. As long as it's before 3 o'clock that you get hooked up, you can still reel it in after 3. But anything after 3 that comes on live does not count, or before 7 o'clock. All right, anybody have any questions right now so far? Yes, sir. Okay, we're gonna do that right now. Yes, sir. Okay, so right now everybody's got the questions for the live stream. So everybody here needs to be a member or like the Catfish Showdown Facebook page. So if you have not, get your phones out. We're gonna make sure you like it. Let's see, who can we get?
I'll show you.
Don, can you help with that? If anybody needs, can you help them find the Facebook page and make sure that they are liking the page?
See the light up here? That's what the symbol's gonna look like. Little Abner's RV Park and Baits Tackle. That's what you're gonna see on.
Right.
That's it. Like
Right.
it, enjoy.
Does that mean I have to download Facebook?
You don't have to have it if your partner has it. Yeah, as long as your partner has it and they're on it, you can do it from his phone or their phone.
Okay, if one member of the team become unable to fit, can the other member still
If-
same your partner show up?
Yeah, it'll be a handicap on your side where you only have 2 rods and you'll have to film yourself. So as long as you're willing to do that and you understand, yes, absolutely.
Somebody else be recruited.
Yeah.
What's that?
Somebody else. Like say my partner calls at midnight and says I can't make it, whatever happens. Can I say my partner?
Yeah, you can. All right, you guys make sure you like the page. She's working out any of the issues right there. Okay. Say that again. Right. So it's not on the event. Well, yeah, she's fixing it right now. Okay.
I just got out of jail, so they kind of play with my stuff.
Yeah, she's gonna fix that right now, guys. So we'll make sure before you guys leave, we'll make sure everybody can go live.